All right, guys, it's the first day of summer session T5 2021. This is American Lit 2. I'm Dr. Kernut. So, welcome aboard. Just a quick announcement to say hello. I'm very happy that you're in the class. The shell has now been updated and everything is current in there. Just very quickly, the way that I would like you to go through the class is each week to start with the week's modules. So this week start with week 1, May 24th. That'll give you a list of the tasks that you're expected to do, the readings, and the discussion questions. Now, what I don't want you to do is skim down to the syllabus and look at the due dates, particularly in the discussion questions. Your discussion questions will be due Saturday and Sunday each week. On the syllabus, it'll say something like discussion questions 1 through 5 due June 20th. That's for me. That's the date that I will give you a score out of either 8 points possible or 9 points possible on your effort in your discussion questions. So those due dates are the dates when grades will be posted. They're not when discussion questions are due. So make sure that you go through the modules or you're going to be totally lost. Within the modules, you must download my weekly assignments because that's the content material that'll be on part 1 of each exam. Part 2 will be more of a reading comprehension on the works that you look at, but we'll be discussing those in the lectures and the discussion questions as well. There are tactics for studying to get you prepared, but let's wait until week 3 for those. If you don't have a textbook, I've given you links for week 1. Jump in there and go ahead and start the reading today. You will need a textbook for the class. I'm not going to provide links after maybe the latest is next week, just because the mails are running a little slow. But a lot of this material is still on copyright, and legally I'm not allowed to do that. So, and I also want you to understand the importance of literacy and of investing in reading. So I don't care if you sell the book back at the end of the term, that's on you, but I do want you to have the book, and so you can use the notes and the introductions to help you understand it. This class can be a little tricky in that we start off with the Puritans, which are not the most exciting group of folks that were ever in America, but I have given you a little orientation video from YouTube to give you an idea of exactly who they were. Basically, all you need to know is that the Puritans who came here starting in the 1620s or so, were a religious theocracy, government by religion. They had left the Church of England, which was associated with the Catholic Church, and were looking at a type of more fundamentalist, literalist approach to studying God. And a lot of that had to do with avoiding fancy words, avoiding the structure of the church, not having priests, for example. But it also created a sense of a divine mission that they were bringing Christianity to the New World, their particular form of Christianity. And a lot of their religious beliefs get secularized by the 18th century and become some of the foundational beliefs of America. So we will be discussing those. But for right now, I just want you to get a sense of who the Puritans were. So I give you 5 characteristics of the Puritanism. Make sure you know those, and then start looking for them in folks like Anne Bradstreet or William Bradford that we're looking at. Otherwise, we should be all set to just jump in and get going. If you have any questions, I'm always available via email at kkernut@troy.edu. And in the meantime, I look forward to working with each of you. So just let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.